Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today I'm going to run you through a second-hand T174 Versu we have and a second-hand T215 Versu we have. One tractor is a 2018 and the other is a 231 tractor. One has only 1200 hours on it and the other has just close to 5000. So I'll give you a quick run through the T174 first. So at the front of the tractor is equipped with a Valtra G6S, third service, soft ride, and as well as that is the multi-dock uncoupling here on the side. So only one lever function to detach the hydraulics from the tractor. We have 540 65 28 tyres on the front and 650 65 38 tyres on the back, probably about 40%, 35-40% all round. Front and cab suspension, it's a 40k transmission. Here at the rear of the tractor we have your 5 electric spool valves, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one down here, that's a low pressure valve, and that's separate to the rest of your bank of spools here, so ideally for hydraulic changeover or hydraulic top link. We have 3-speed PTO, 540, 540E and 1000. You have the Ramon hitch and air brakes and your load sensing hydraulics. Up here on the mudguard you have your on and off for your PTO, lift up and down, and you can operate 2 spool valves from your mudguard, the number 1 and your low pressure valve here for your hydraulic top link or your hydraulic changeover. Excellent visibility all round, full coverage of all corners with your work lights. AdBlue. Your hydraulic oil and transmission oil is separate, so your hydraulic oil is here at the step and your transmission oil is at the back of the tractor. So like all Valtras, if a hydraulic pipe busts on the tip on the trailer, it won't affect your transmission. So as we come up into the cab, you have the full passenger seat, fridge, and your smart touch armrest. You have a right hand window wiper, your power plug, all your functions here on your armrest, PTO, air conditioning, Bluetooth radio, and there's 4,797 hours in this tractor. Sold by us new. Your integrated handbrake as usual, and your smart touch screen, so your front loader soft ride can be activated on and off through there. The tractor has a 115 litre a minute hydraulic pump as well. Lift up the loader so we can see visibility. So it has the high view cab, so activate my spool valves and lift up my loader. So great vision out the front, stacking bales, high pit silage, etc. Tractor's finished off in the metallic green. It's fully serviced. All oils, engine, transmission, hydraulic, back end filters all done. It's ready to go for winter feeding. The 215 Versu, we have front linkage and PTO with extra valves at the front. We have 710 60 or 30 tyres and front axle braking. Tyres all round the tractors, 85%. We have 710 60 or 42s on the rear, and we have 3 wheel weights on both sides, so See them there all, and they can all be split, so if you didn't want 3, you can reduce it down to 2 or 1. The tractor has front and cab suspension and has front air cab suspension. It also has, which is unusual, an extra oil tank in behind the wheel, which will give you an extra 25 litres of oil available for tipping. 5 spool valves. You have your power beyond, ABS brakes, air brakes, your riser bus, and your 3-speed PTO 540, 540E and 1000. You also have automatic slack adjusters here on the lift arms for heavy duty 3-point linkage work. You have your operation for your mud guards, your on off PTO up and down, and your hydraulic functions for 2 spools. You have your LED work lights all around, and as well as that, factory finished metallic black rims. So if you look up nice and close to that, you'll see the metallic fleck through the rim. The tractor is finished off in the bronze metallic paint, and it's a 57k transmission. So as we come up into the cab, is the full unlimited black interior, cool box. There's the Smart Touch Extend screen, electric and telescopic mirrors, and heated automatic climate control, leather steering wheel. With the black interior you get little finishes like the chrome here and the chrome down on your steps there. Just 1185 hours. This tractor is equipped with the Trimble auto guidance as well, and as well as that it has reversible fan which can be timed by temperature or by time, and it has unlocked to centimetre guidance, wayline assist, section control up to 96 sections, variable rate up to 5 products, auto U pilot, and radio and phone control, so you control your phone through your Smart Touch, so if phone rings you can answer it through the screen. With air cab suspension you can turn off your front suspension with that feature. But tractor also has 160 litre a minute hydraulics. There's all your power points, side window wiper, and also, which you don't see too often, is a subwoofer. So if you like your music, this is the cab for you. With the second terminal, it gives the versatility to display one function up here, example guidance, and up here the tool you have on the rear, you can display it up here. So guys could run a camera through this and have their riser bus baler through the screen, and no extra screen is needed. So it is a great feature. It can be moved anywhere on this display here, and if you had the right bracket you could bring that screen down on and place it down on your corner display there. Right, to elaborate a bit on Jason's video the other day, I'll run through the tandem axle tanks we have in stock. We have a selection of 3.5 and 4,000 gallons with different configurations on the front. So this tank here, we have an L27 Doda with a hydraulic drive 13,800 litre vacuum pump. Direct drive from the tractor to the Doda, 1000 speed, and about 50-60 litres a minute is required for your vacuum pump on the top. Simple feed and return. Side tube standard. We'd have 6 fill points. 6 fill points is basically what you can bolt your quick attach fitting onto, with 4 or 6 quick attach fittings, whatever you prefer. Side marker lights here, here, and along the side on your galvanised mudguard extension. We have central greasing on this tank, so all your hard to get nipples is very accessible. 710 50 26.5 tyres, 10 stud ADR axles with steer axle at the rear. LED tail lights on bottom and top, partnered with LED work lights. The back of the tanks, 99% of them is finished off like this here with your dribble bar brackets on the bottom, and as well as that you have your dribble bar or trailing shoe ready with your whole fittings and your electrical points here at the back. Mudguards is standard. Galvanised mudguard extensions is standard with us. 20-foot hose, toolbox, as you can see up here on the left, and with it being dribble bar ready at the rear, your side point comes to here for your inspection point. Exhaust is mounted under here out of the way to reduce sound levels. Air and hydraulic brakes is standard in any tank. You need it of that size. So this then tank beside it, what's the difference? This is a Doda pump, but it's configured with the vacuum pump sitting beside it and with the Evo gearbox mounted on the front. So it's very similar to your sludgigator pump, except it's a more high capacity Doda pump equipped to this gearbox. 1000 speed, you adjust it or move it from your Doda side with this lever here to vacuum. Hydraulic changeover as standard with all Dura pumps. You have your exhaust as well. Now you also see with this what's the 2 pipes left and right and one up the top, so it's T-piece for pumping off the pipes left and right, but this one has the rain gun complete, where this one is rain gun ready. It has the brackets on the side to fit a rain gun afterwards. So then back to what people do say, the sludgigator, the old school system. This is the Durup sludgigator outfit. You can pump up to 900 meters with this pipe system here, but with your Doda, if you want to pump more than a kilometre, that's the system for you. There is probably, how would I say, there's more life or more or less wear with the Doda pump compared to this. Then if you wanted the whole lot, you wanted to fill your nurse tank, you wanted to pump off the system, you wanted to, with your rain gun equipped, this is the tank that has it all. It has the Doda L27 on the front, the T-piece, you have your rain gun, you have your 13,800 litre vacuum pump hydraulic drive, and as well as that you have your overhead boom to fill into your nurse tank. 4,000 gallon. It has all the bells and whistles. Your control, it's a control box for your overhead boom. It's a simple feed and return. .710 tyres come standard with all from 3,000 gallon tandem right up to 4,000 gallon. Also options of slightly bigger, but we feel the 710 is the most popular, and God forbid you busted one on the road or caught one in a gateway going in, they're easy found and replaced. Steer axles on all tandem tanks, option of command steer, which basically means when you reverse, the steering will reverse with you, but you need an additional attachment onto your hitch for that. It has become popular, but there's some guys just like the simple spool valve opener to free flow your steering and lock it, pull it back to lock it, and that's your steering locked. But with your overhead boom here, with 2 fill points, so you can also have a splash plate attached at the one time, so there's no taking one pipe off from to do one. There's no you don't have to be taking off your pipe to use your splash plate. There's 2 ports for it. So, grand purposes, there's really only 2 options available now. It's either a flexi boot or a trail and shoe. Every manufacturer, let it be Redrock, Major, has their own versions. What we have here is the Maztec mounted onto a Redrock tank. This is the Maztec Eco shoe. It is the trail and shoe. It puts pressure onto the ground. As you can see here, it has the rubber boot. This will go into the ground and it will put so much pressure onto the ground. That's your so-called trail and shoe. Now, Agquip, which is on Redrock Tanks, it has its own version of the trail and shoe and the Eco boot, and Major makes their own trail and shoe and Eco boot as well, all in various sizes from 7.5 metre right up to 10 metre, and that trail and shoe behind you, that's 12 metre. This here is a Redrock dribble bar trail and boot. This can go down very close to the ground and pull through the grass, and it is easily removed. It's on a mast. And then down here we have your Maztec flexi boot. So it has the same setup as the trail and shoe that we've seen previous, but instead of, how would I say, staying out the way, it folds down. This will pass your grant, no problem at all. Few benefits to it as well. It's lighter weight. If you do run into trouble into a soft area in the field, you do get stuck, you put the tractor in reverse. Without folding it up, you won't cause any damage. Where your other trail and shoe, if you don't fold it up or lift it out of the way and reverse back, you will bend the little bars. The tandem axle tanks for this week, and the attachments on the rear. We'll go through the single axle tanks next week, Redrock and Major, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.